Kourtney Kardashian clarifies rumors. She's pregnant after followers suggest she's expecting baby number 5. Listen, nothing says Good Morning America quite like waking up to yet another Kardashian pregnancy rumor. Am I right? But hold up, because this time, Kourtney Kardashian Barker has put her foot down and she's not playing games. The eldest Kardashian sister just shut down speculation faster than you can say, keeping up with the comment section. And honestly, the way she handled it is peak Kourtney energy. We're talking about a woman who's been through 3 pregnancies, survived Scott disick shenanigans, married a rock star, had baby number 4 at 44, and now she's dealing with Instagram detectives who apparently have nothing better to do than analyze her vacation photos. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into this drama, and trust me, it's more entertaining than your average reality TV plot twist. Before we get into the juicy details, do me a solid and smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Because here at Celebrity Treadmill, we're serving you the freshest celebrity tea while everyone else is still brewing theirs. Now let's get into it. So here's what went down. Kourtney posts what should be a completely innocent series of vacation photos on Instagram in early August. We're talking sun, sand, relaxation, the kind of content that screams living my best life. But you know how the internet works, right? Nothing is ever just innocent. Nothing is ever just a vacation photo. Someone in the comments section, armed with absolutely zero medical credentials, and what I can only assume is a PhD in jumping conclusions, decides to drop a comment in all caps because apparently regular caps weren't dramatic enough. Rumors have it that you're pregnant, Kourtney. Not a question, a statement, a declaration, a prophecy delivered from the mount of baseless speculation. Now, let's pause for a second and really appreciate the audacity here. This is a 46-year-old woman who just had a baby in November of last year. That's right, Rocky 13 Barker, her son with husband Travis Barker, isn't even a year old yet as of this incident. The woman's body literally created and delivered a whole human being less than a year ago, and someone's out here playing pregnancy detective based on a vacation photo. The math isn't mathing, people. The logic isn't logicking. But here's where Kourtney proves why she's a queen of clapbacks without actually clapping back. Instead of going full Kardashian nuclear, which, let's be honest, we've all seen happen in that family, she keeps it simple. She keeps it direct. She responds with a straightforward denial that basically translates to, nope, not pregnant, just living my life. Thanks for asking, though. And honestly, that's the energy we need in the year we're currently living through. No essays, no paragraphs, no calling out the commenter by name. Just a simple correction and moving on with her fabulous life. What makes this whole situation even more interesting is the context. This isn't the first time Kourtney's had to deal with pregnancy rumors. In fact, being a Kardashian basically means your body is public property in the eyes of the internet, which is completely insane when you think about it. Every outfit choice, every photo angle, every meal decision apparently needs to be analyzed by armchair experts who think they know your body better than you do. It's exhausting just watching it happen, let alone living through it. Let's talk about the bigger picture here, because this isn't just about Kourtney Kardashian and one random comment. This is about a culture that feels entitled to women's bodies and reproductive choices. Think about it. When was the last time you saw someone demanding to know if a male celebrity was expecting? When was the last time a guy posted a vacation photo and had to defend his stomach against pregnancy speculation? I'll wait. The silence is deafening, isn't it? Kourtney Kardashian Barker has 4 kids. 4 incredible kids who she's raised while building multiple businesses, maintaining relationships, and yes, dealing with the constant scrutiny that comes with being part of America's most famous family. She's got Mason, who's now a teenager, which is wild to think about. She's got Penelope, who's growing up faster than any of us can keep track of. There's Rain, her youngest with Scott disick, who's already showing personality for days. And then there's baby Rocky, her first child with Travis Barker, born when Kourtney was 44 years old. That pregnancy, by the way, was no joke. Kourtney was incredibly open about the challenges she faced, including an urgent fetal surgery that she described as life-saving. She documented her fertility journey, the ups and downs, the emotional roller coaster, all of it. So for someone to casually toss out pregnancy speculation like it's nothing, that hits different when you know the full story. This isn't just about a comment. It's about respecting someone's journey, their body, and their autonomy. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the Kourtney and Travis love story. Because honestly, it's kind of the antithesis to this whole pregnancy rumor nonsense. These two have been serving couple goals since day one. We're talking about childhood friends who reconnected as adults and built something real. Travis Barker, the legendary Blink 182 drummer, who's worked with everyone from Machine Gun Kelly to Lil Nas X, found his person in Kourtney. And Kourtney, after years of tumultuous relationships that played out on reality TV, found her person in Travis. Their wedding was iconic. They had multiple ceremonies because apparently one wasn't enough to celebrate their love. Vegas ceremony? Check. Courthouse ceremony? Check. Full-blown Italian extravaganza? Triple check. They're the definition of extra in the best way possible. And when they announced they were expecting Rocky, the internet collectively lost its mind because everyone could see how happy they were. Travis even has a tattoo dedicated to Kourtney's eyes. The man is committed with a capital C. But here's what's really beautiful about their relationship: their blended family goals. Travis has 2 kids, Landon and Alabama, from his previous marriage to Shauna Mokler. Kourtney has her 3 with Scott. Together, they've created this modern family unit that actually seems to work. They support each other's kids. They show up at events together. They're genuinely invested in making it work. And now with baby Rocky in the mix, they're navigating new parenthood together while also being parents to older kids. That's not easy. That's not something you just stumble into. That takes work, communication, and genuine love. So when someone comes at Kourtney with pregnancy speculation, they're not just commenting on her body. They're inserting themselves into a family dynamic that has nothing to do with them. They're making assumptions about choices that are deeply personal and, frankly, none of their business. And the wild part? This happens constantly, not just to Kourtney, but to women everywhere. Society has this bizarre obsession with women's reproductive timelines, as if there's some universal checklist that everyone needs to follow. Let's get real about the postpartum experience for a second, because I think that's what makes this whole situation even more frustrating. Kourtney had a baby less than a year before this comment. Do you know what the postpartum period is like? Your body has just performed a literal miracle. You've grown and delivered a human being. Everything changes. Your hormones are all over the place. Your body is recovering from one of the most intense physical experiences possible. Sleep deprivation becomes your new normal. And through all of that, you're trying to bond with your baby, maintain your other relationships, and somehow still function as a human being. Now imagine going through all of that while being in the public eye. Every photo you post is analyzed. Every outfit choice is scrutinized. Every single thing you do is documented and dissected by millions of people. The pressure is unimaginable. And then someone has the audacity to speculate about whether you're pregnant again based on a vacation photo. The level of intrusion is staggering. But Kourtney handles it with grace, which honestly shouldn't surprise anyone. She's been dealing with public scrutiny since Keeping Up with the Kardashians first premiered way back in the late 2000s. That's nearly 2 decades of having cameras follow your every move, of having your relationships dissected, of having your parenting choices questioned, of having your body commented on. She's developed a thick skin, but that doesn't make the comments any less invasive or any less annoying. What's particularly interesting about this situation is how it reflects our current social media culture. Instagram comments have become this weird space where people feel entitled to say whatever pops into their heads, no filter, no second thoughts. There's this disconnect where people forget that celebrities are actual human beings with feelings, families, and lives beyond what they post online. Just because someone shares parts of their life on social media doesn't mean every aspect of their existence is up for public debate or speculation. The Kardashian-Jenner family has obviously built an empire on sharing their lives. That's literally their brand. But there's a difference between sharing your life on your own terms and having people make assumptions or demands about your personal choices. Kourtney posts vacation photos because she wants to share moments of joy with her followers. She's not posting them as an invitation for amateur gynecologists to weigh in on her reproductive status. And let's talk about the rumors have it phrase for a second. What rumors? Started by whom? Based on what evidence? This is the internet echo chamber in action. Someone makes a baseless claim, other people repeat it, and suddenly it's a rumor that needs to be addressed. It's exhausting, it's nonsensical, and it puts the burden on the celebrity to constantly defend themselves against speculation that never should have existed in the first place. Kourtney's response, while simple, sends a powerful message. It says, I'm not going to engage with this nonsense more than I have to. It says, I'm going to correct the record